New at 11 tonight, heart-stopping video, and it is difficult to watch. It shows the moment right after a Tacoma police officer appears to have run over at least one person with their cruiser and possibly hit several others while trying to clear people from an intersection.
There is no word on their condition just yet, but we are hearing from witnesses. We know a large crowd of people and vehicles were blocking the intersection at 9th Street and Pacific Avenue in Tacoma, where this investigation is now centered. Tacoma's Cole Miller is there, and Cole, those witnesses clearly shaken tonight.
Michelle, they are. They tell me they are horrified with what they saw. One man calling it demonic, like something out of a Hollywood film. And tonight we know that the Pierce County Force Investigation Team is handling this investigation. Right now, still a lot of officers down here at this scene. A large chunk of Pacific Avenue remains closed as they look over what happened. And within the last hour, we have learned that the man who was run over did not die. But beyond that, we don't know anything more about what kind of shape he's in. A Saturday night sideshow in downtown Tacoma. Drivers taking turns spinning donuts, the smoke filling that intersection. And when a police officer shows up, oh my God, that crowd moving in and the cop backing up.
People start going to the cop cars, they're yelling at him.
Then flooring the SUV, slamming into that group, one man getting run over.
It was literally so crazy. He had tire marks all over his body, belly out. His shoes were off. It was like something out of a movie.
Corey Lee was driving by when he saw all of this happen.
It looked like something out of a zombie movie, honestly. If you see a zombie movie and you imagine you're trying to get away from a bunch of zombies, you run them over.
From a nearby parking garage, those tire marks in the street. A massive police response soon followed. This cruiser with its back window smashed. It's unclear if that was the one being driven when all of this went down.
Plowed right through them, full force.
Junior Ruiz was heading back home when he stumbled upon it, watching it play out.
He hit a pretty big, I want to say a group of 20 people.
In a release, Tacoma police say that officer was fearing for his safety, and while trying to extricate himself from an unsafe position, he drove forward and then called for medical aid. The interim chief saying, quote, "I am deeply concerned that our department is experiencing another use of deadly force incident. I send my thoughts to anyone injured." And back out here live along Pacific Avenue. Throughout the night, I've been reaching out to Tacoma Police, trying to get some clarification as to what the interim chief meant in that statement, saying that he's disappointed that there's been another use of deadly force incident. Again, within the last hour, Tacoma Police confirmed that the man who was run over did not die. We'll continue to push for those answers. We are waiting to hear from that Pierce County Force Investigation Team. We were told about a half hour ago that they would be addressing the media. So far, no sign of that just yet. But once we do learn more, we'll be sure to pass all of that along. Live tonight in Tacoma, Cole Miller, Como News.
A lot more